Today we're going to talk about what to do if you are out of toilet paper. We are going to use this empty, but now full of water, dishwashing liquid bottle. First you pee. Depending upon your anatomy, ladies, you may need to get your hands involved and sort of spread. You may need to tilt your hips. Now, of course, to be able to get yourself clean, you're going to need to push your pants down around your ankles so that you can spread your legs. You should be able to get yourself from a pee standpoint very clean just with a squirt bottle. So my body is so clean that I don't need to change this towel all the time, but of course some people like to have a different towel each time to dry themselves off with. Now let's talk about poop. With pooping, you've got a couple of options. If you are truly out of toilet paper or you want to not use any toilet paper, another option is that you're just trying to ration toilet paper. You still have some toilet paper, but you don't want to use it for everything. You're trying to sort of use water sometimes and use toilet paper sometimes, just depending on your comfort level. For example, if you do have some toilet paper, but you're trying to ration it a bit, one option is to just use the toilet paper for the first wipe. You know, get the first round off and then start with the water. For a lot of us, we are really not very cool with actually touching our own poop. But in the country where I first learned to not use toilet paper and got hooked on that, you basically use your left hand to clean yourself. So you could try that, maybe use your right hand if you're left dominant. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but for this, I'm gonna show with the left hand. So I'm gonna start with the squirt bottle. Maybe I'm gonna do toilet paper first, maybe not, but either way, I'm gonna go with the squirt bottle and I'm going to just clean as much as I can. Now, depending on kind of the layout down there, you may not be able to get a very good jet propulsion out of this thing right into your anus. So you just do the best you can, but you may need to also go to using a cup. Full disclosure, this is what I have been doing since 1993, and I know that's like not news to millions of people all over the world. But I'm going to show you. In my case, I happen to have a tap right here next to my toilet. So I fill this up with water, and I've already squirted. Maybe I've wiped with some toilet paper as well. And now I'm going in with the hand. I'm just going to get right down in there, and I am going to literally remove the solids. I'm probably going to do this 4 or 5 times to make absolutely sure it's clean, and depending on the amount of hair you have, you may need to do that. Again, you're spreading, you're moving things around to get yourself clean. This is kind of in the way. Now I know you're thinking, What if I have this paraphernalia? Well, I do not personally have experience with that, but this is what I think I would do. Again, you fill up your glass, and I'm imagining you sort of have to kind of like use your left hand to hold it out of the way at the same time you're using your right hand to pour. I mean, essentially the left hand, the point is that one hand is not touching the poop and the other hand is. So whichever hand is your non-poop hand, I'm guessing is just gonna remain that. And I realize that this, isn't quite how it works. Maybe it would be more kind of, that you would just kind of, hold it out of the way and do it like that, I think. Maybe someone can try it and let me know in the comments below. Now, when you're done with that, you've got a wet nether region, and your hand is kind of, your hand is should be pretty well rinsed. That's what I do. I just rinse my hand off while I'm doing that. But you also kind of feel like, I need to wash this. So you just take, whatever you're using to dry yourself off, and then you just head over to the sink and wash your hand. Now, for those situations where it's really just too much, just get in the shower and clean yourself off.